Hello there. Today I would like to talk to you about why I think that music education is so important in children's schooling, and why they should have music education, and not only how it helps the students improve, but how it also helps the school improve, and how it helps the students' schooling improve, and also how it is important to me and how I feel about it. But first, I'd like to start about how it improves the students' schooling. Um, Music students tend to um, be in the smarter category in school, and they tend to have better grades, but not only better grades, but they tend to be do better at standardized testing. They tend to have higher ACT scores, higher SAT scores, and as well as this, like I said, they tend to be in the top of their academic field. In my high school, 80% of the top instrumental ensemble was in the top 5% of the school academically. Um, and I believe the choir program was about the same level. And not only do students score better and test better, but it also improves students' social lives. You know, they have a community, a family to be able to come together and socialize with, and they're able to make friends. And not only do they make friends, but they make those lifelong connections. For example, I myself, my roommate currently, I met in 8th grade in band. I was first chair and he was second chair, and we've been friends ever since. And without music programs, students don't necessarily get that lifelong bond with anyone, because they can't find people that they have something so much in common with. Um, in addition to all of that, music education improves students' lives by strengthening their brain and helping in other areas of school, like I had mentioned with grades and standardized testing, but it also builds memorization skills and language awareness and reasoning and spatial intelligence. It enhances auditory and visual learning, and it also heightens emotional and social cues. You know, they are able to relate with people better, and they're able to have better social connections with people as well. Um, and you know, and how all of this helps the school too. Um, the school itself, if it has a music education program, tends to have about a 10% higher daily attendance rate. There are some students who the reason why they come to school is to, you know, see those friends that they made in choir, and to sing, and to, or to, you know, see their friends in band and to play their instrument, because that's how they find their joy in school. And for some students that aren't in the top academic percentile, music is one of the things that they're really good at. And unfortunately, other subjects that they're not so good at, if they didn't have that music program, they wouldn't want to come to school, because, you know, they're not good in those other subjects, and they don't feel confident in those other subjects. And going with this, the school's graduation rate is normally about 20% higher as well. And that just goes to show that schools with music education do truly help students through their schooling. And lastly, I'd like to touch on why music education is so important to me, and why I think that the program should be saved. I personally wouldn't be who I am today without music education. Um, I started taking band in middle school, and originally, I went, the first school that I'd gone to, music wasn't necessarily the most popular thing, and so I cherished my music friendships, and I really bonded with all of those people. And then when I moved to a bigger school later on, the music program was even more, it was even larger, and there were so many people that were so invested in music, and it was so incredible to be able to connect with that many people about music, and about how much we care about music. And, you know, like I was saying earlier, it builds these lifelong friendships. I mean, I'm friends with so many of the people that I was friends with in high school and in middle school because of the music program. And I really think that music education is so important in students' lives, especially if the students are anything like myself. So I'd highly encourage you, because of all of these reasons, not only to help our school and to help our students' lives, but to help everyone in the community. Um, And I really hope you take the time to think about this and make a very good decision. And I hope you choose to keep our music education program because I think that's the smartest decision that we could make. Thank you for your time.